I don't eat them, but I just say hi, and I carry them and I put them outside and say, okay, bye.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like genetic that women freak out when
No.
there are bugs.
No, I just kind of laugh when I see women get afraid of different bugs and stuff. I mean, come on, I've traveled a lot. I've lived in pretty much the jungle in Hawaii. I've backpacked in some really remote places in other countries, and no electricity, nothing, and just there, with the oil lamps that we had to use. And there was lots of different bugs. I mean, I've been bitten by tons of different bugs. I'm definitely not scared of bugs and spiders and whatnot.
I thought you said to me that your idea of roughing it was a 3-star hotel.
I never said that to you.
Okay, that was a girlfriend in the past, but I'm completely over her now.
Yeah,
like it
good.
doesn't even come back to me. It's like I'm so moved beyond that I can't even recall hardly anything that she ever said. It's just like 3-star hotel.
No, I'm an outdoor girl. I love the outdoors.
Really?
Love it. Are you kidding me? That's part of my traveling. Love it. Are you kidding me? I love going backpacking. I love going out with my backpack and setting up camp. And
what if your hair gets messed up?
who cares?
And okay.
Yeah. I turned into an LA girl recently. No, I don't care. Who cares?
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot that you have no idea about.
When people ask you what you do for a living, do you reply, I'm a female empowerment coach?
Mm-hmm.
Do you
I
use
say
the word
coach.
sensual in
It
that?
depends on who it is.
Yeah, because if it's a guy, they're going to probably...
Yeah, I just say, I teach women how to be in their power and how to, live their fullest potential.
And what are the spectrum of people's reactions to that?
Most people are intrigued. They're intrigued, and I explain to them what I do and the way that it is, because there's an intrigue to it.
Yeah.
There's an intrigue to it, but then they come up with, different ideas of what it is, and then when I share with them what it is, then they have a different picture. They're like, okay, it's basically modern-day sensuality and dealing with sexuality in a healthier way as opposed to an oppressive way. Or that women are sex objects, because we're not. We're not sex objects.
You're not?
No. We're human beings that are, and giving women permission to feel their fullness and their capacity for it. And if men continue to treat women like sex objects, then the game continues to be played. Because then there's going to be manipulation back and forth. So women, are the sexual objects if we're going to play in that paradigm. And the men are going to constantly going to find any way to get it, and the woman's going to do anything that she can do to use it to get what she wants.
Exactly. Isn't that how life works?
And so, but we can start to shift that, and if you want to continue, that's fine, by all means. I'm just sharing with you a whole different way that we can banter. There could be, some fun involved in this new way. It doesn't have to be, we have to let go, but there's so much drama if you're going to continue playing in the game.
Is it always wrong to look at your girlfriend, your wife, as a sex object? Is it always wrong?
If you only treat her and look at her as a sex object?
No, I didn't say only, but that's one of the ways you look at her.
That's fine, as long as you honor the wholeness of who she is.
Right. So, I mean, that's one of the things that most women are going to be looking for in a man is financial support and safety. And one of the things that men are going to be looking for in a woman is sensuality, sexuality, and
that's one of the things, yes.
And part of that is that part of the time you sexually objectify. I mean, if you're having sex with a woman, you're not going to want to be thinking about her great skills of pottery, or what a loving daughter she is, or what a supportive sister she is. You're going to be relating to her primarily sexually at times.
At times, absolutely, absolutely. And I don't agree with you that women are going to look at a man up for how much he can provide, because now women are now looking to make their own money. They don't want to be dependent on that. And me personally, if I made more money than my guy that I'm going to be with, I don't care. As long as we have the healthy values.
Right.
As long as he was making money and doing something that he loved, he was in his purpose, I value that more, then I've had plenty of offers to be with guys who had a lot of money, and obviously I said no every single time. Or that wasn't what made the relationship.
How much pressure do you feel now that you're part of what you do is coaching women in dating and relationships? How much pressure does that put on you in those areas?
I let go of the pressure because the most important relationship, like I shared with you, is the one that you have to yourself. And if you continue honoring yourself and harnessing this energy, for me, the reason why I had pressure, because a lot of my friends were putting pressure on themselves. And for me personally, I like being single. I like having my life full. And I like right now taking the time to really develop and really cultivate my work in the world, my service, my passion, my gift. And I'm not worried about a man coming in. There's tons of men that come in and out. I mean, asking me out. And I'm not worried. There's tons of men out there. There's a huge population. And when the time is right, then I'll choose to be in a relationship. Or what if I don't want to be in a relationship? What if I want to have a lover for a while? It's all my choice. And so, because I know that it's my choice, I've let go of the pressure. And hopefully women and men will let go of that pressure as well. Like, not being defined by relationship, but being in their power and saying, you know what? I'm going to choose to work on this in this time of my life right now, at this time of my life. And then I'm choosing to be in this phase, where I'm open to this, instead of being reactive to what society says. There's so much pressure to be in a relationship or not to be in a relationship, or I'm only going to be whole if I'm in a relationship. But I'll step outside the box and say, I'm letting go of the pressure, and hopefully you will. And by releasing that pressure, we can all make powerful choices. Do we want to be in a relationship? Do I want to work on my career? Do I want to work on my gift? Do I want to work on my passion? Do I want to have a lover, without having a long-term relationship and being present and honest and communicative? Do I want to have, even if it's something for a short term, that both people are in agreement, that both people are aware of what's going on, and both people have an open-hearted space to hold that space for each other, that we're more evolved and conscious about the decisions that we make.
How important is it to you to get married and have kids?
I do want to get married. I do want to have kids. It's important, but because I've let go of the pressure, it's going to happen naturally. So it is important, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I guess more of my worry is, I've shared that with you at another time. I get worried of having to settle down, I guess. Oh, I have to choose someone?
So you're more comfortable being independent than being dependent?
Yeah. I'm open to it. Like, I'm opening up to it slowly. I have a lot of great friends. I have great family, tons of male and female friends, and a lot of great intimacy, with my friends and my girlfriends, of not sexual, but like, if I need to be held, I have tons of people I can go to for that. Yeah. Where people can hold me and I can feel loved, or, giving that to myself. Right. So I have basically a lot of my needs met, and so until something feels right, really right, and my whole body just expresses yes, then I'm not going to just jump into something because of this so-called, I need to be in a relationship. I mean, I have a beautiful relationship with myself, with something larger and greater than me, with my friends, my family.
So if it comes along, you're open to it?
If it comes along, I'm open to it. Absolutely.
Would you take the same attitude towards your work and career? Like, oh, if a job comes along or a career comes along, I'm open to it? Or, I mean,
I'm very focused in my career.
You're very focused on your career. Like, you have decided to blaze a trail.
Yes.
You have decided to build something. Mm-hmm. You are devoted to it 100%.
Yes.
You are thinking about it. You are like using all of your abilities. You're tapping your friends. I assume. I mean,